Okay, here we go, folks. Doc Blaze from Forensic Golf. Hey, I like to say thank you for everybody, subscribers, people who contact me. One of the things I really go out of my way to do is contact my clients, contact my subscribers, and things like that. When they contact me, I make sure I'm there for them, right? And it's very, very important for me because you guys, my clients, are the ones that make it happen for me. You really are. But what I want to talk about today, I had an email that came in, and the email said, Doc, you're using a lot of data now. And I've always used a lot of data. I just never really showed myself using data because I wanted to carve out a niche out there and be like, I'm doing a lot of stuff outside, outdoors on the golf course, because you just don't get to see that a lot, especially on social media platforms, YouTube, and those type platforms, right? There's only a handful of people that's doing a lot of instruction actually outside. So I wanted to make sure I grabbed the kind of clientele and subscribers that I wanted to be invested in, all right? So email came in about the data again, and it said that they noticed I was working on Face the Target and Club Path, and their Face the Path was abysmal. And they wanted to know what they could do to get their Face the Path. They said, is there anything I could think about on the downswing to get me a better Face the Path? And that's a great question, because first I would like to tell you this. We have data now, medical journals, that already tell us that there is not enough time from the top of the swing to have a thought to impact. There's simply not enough time. The central nervous system is trying to tell the muscles to get the joints to line up to make something happen in that eccentric move, right? Because concentric would be the bicep moving up. Eccentric is the bicep extending out. And that's where we generate most of our power, in the eccentric. So in the eccentric move, which is the downswing, we simply do not have enough time to have downswing motions. We really don't. So what I like to train my clients to feel, I tell them swing to the top like you're hitting a draw shot, and I say feel the stretch, right? And I say now swing to the top like you're hitting the cut shot. I say feel the stretch. And I say now we're gonna hit about 10 or 15 shots just feeling that stretch. I say, but on the downswing, the only thing we're thinking about is what shot you're gonna hit. A draw, a fade, a knockdown, or whatnot, okay? Left front of the green, right front of the green, back quadrant, right quadrant. We're not gonna have close the club face. We're not gonna have get the elbow in front of us. We're not gonna have get the pressure back over there. We're not gonna talk about getting the target side hip open. We're not gonna say delay the lag or whatever. You don't have enough time for none of that stuff. When you turn on the Golf Channel, they talking about all these type of things, but it's baloney. It's baloney because the mind just doesn't have enough time to send to a signal, the central nervous system, to the muscles that's going to tell the joints to align and make all this happen. So throw it all away. Do that kind of stuff when you're training, slow motion training. Make sure you get the toe to 12 o'clock, whatever you're trying to do. But you got to transfer it over to actually hitting golf shots, right? So what we're going to do, we're just going to try to have no downswing parts, and you actually have to train this. I'm telling you, because for the industry has really pushed you to have swing farts, swing farts, swing farts, right? Hey, before we finish up, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, and hit that like button or the dislike button and leave a comment below. I give back to all comments. Again, the industry has buffaloed us into thinking that we need all these swing farts, and we actually don't. That's the difference between training and playing golf. We train a certain way, but you have to be able to start making it work for you when you can take it to the golf course, all right? So we're gonna have no downswing farts, all right? I'm gonna have all my thinking done by the time I get to the top. All right? Face the target, minus 0.4. Face the path, plus 5.8. Club path, minus 6.3. That's why it's only 5 yards offline. The face the path and the club path kind of zeroed each other out. Not a bad shot. Only 6 revolutions of spin axis on that. Not a bad shot at all. All right. So a lot of times numbers will work for you if you know how the numbers actually are supposed to. And I like to say, you know me, I like to have opposing numbers somewhere between those 3 target boxes. I like to have opposing numbers. Here we go again. No downswing farce at all. All righty. And when you do this, don't try to hit the ball at 100% power. You know, again, face the path. Opposing numbers again, plus 0.2. Then face the target, face the path, plus 4.7. Club path, minus 4.5, which is zeroing each other out again. 0 yards off the line. You know, but I've worked on my swing a lot. I really have. Here you go. All right, here we go again. No downswing farts, right? No downswing farts. All right, face is closed on that one, just a tad. There we go, face is closed 6 degrees. Everything is going closed. 0.6, I mean, minus 6.4, minus 0.8, minus 5.6, which puts you 16 yards offline. But that's not the goal today, right? The goal is no downswing farts. So make sure. And this is a situation where you will start thinking about a downswing fart. So I'm kind of glad this happened. It's after we hit an awkward shot that then we're going to try to get in there and manipulate our swing. Nope. Get out of your way. Trust the work you've already done. No downswing farts. Right down the line. Get right back in there. And that's why I say I'm so glad that shot happened. Because that's when we'll slip in there and we'll start trying to make things worse than what they are. Actually, we will. Here you go. Face the target, minus 1.0. Face the path, plus 1.2. Club path, 2.2. Smash factor, 1.26. I'm liking all those numbers right there. Only 4 yards off the line. Again, what are you working on? You're working on how to train yourself to have no downswing farts. This is so critical to taking your game to the next level. It really is. You have to have the work done by the time you get to the top of the swing. You already have to know what you want to do. That's why when you step in your ball, you're looking at it. You're seeing the ball's on the right, left quadrant. So I'm going to hit a little draw shot or whatever shot you're going to hit. You know, I'm going to take it in the X window. So you're doing all this critical thinking, right? Then you step onto your ball, right? And then when you step into your ball, you're not doing nothing extra.